greatest motivation in our society today. No matter how grand your goals are, they are one way or the other linked to money goals. Like we want to scale up our business, or you want to get a promotion in order to get a better pay, or like getting a new job with better employee package. All of those goals are related to money. And that brings me to today's video, is that does money really buy happiness? Either you believe the argument or not, either you are for money bring more happiness, or you are against that notion. I'm here to tell you that you're right. The two schools of wisdom are right, and I'm going to explain that in a bit. But before we jump right into my own view on the topic, I would like to share a little clip I saw on Glamour TV.
Yes, to an extent. It can buy less stress and give you freedom to do the things you want to do. But I do believe that after a certain amount, it doesn't matter.
No, I don't think so. Plenty of people have money and still aren't happy.
No, but it can give you access to a less stressful lifestyle.
Yes, money determines what you can participate in, both in terms of social events and self-care.
In that little clip I just showed, you will see that several women have several opinions. Some with high pay said yes, money equates happiness. Another person with lower pay said no, money does not equate happiness, and there are various views on it. But there are two things I want us to notice about life, and there are a lot of psychological books and magazines and articles and things, publications that have been written about it. I'm not going to bore you with all that. I'm just going to share the wisdom I've gotten from those magazines. There are two problems they believe individuals have. The first one is life problem, and life problem is a problem that every individual have. Problem that have to do with our emotional well-being, which are our wellness, our mental health, our happiness, our joy, a sense of fulfillment, sense of purpose, all of that. Everybody have that life problem. But if you don't have money, you have another problem added to your life problem, which is the money problem. About buying the necessities of life, having certain advantages and certain privileges because of money. Like you can afford a particular lifestyle, you can afford some education, some things you can afford it because you have money. There are two types of evaluation. Number one, emotional well-being, and number two, life evaluation. Life evaluation is basically when you yourself evaluate the value, the standard of your life. So if you're watching this video, just assume there's a ladder. Assume there's a ladder and there are 10 steps on that ladder. Step 1 being the least life that anybody can possibly live. Then the 10th is the best life anyone can possibly live. Assess yourself based on that. Which number are you? And I want to tell you that that evaluation is based on your money problem, basically. Because do I have problem in life? Yes. Do I think more money can bring more happiness? Of course yes, because there's still a lot of things I want to do that I feel if I have money I will have privilege to do it. And so if you think money can buy happiness, you're right. And if you also think money cannot buy happiness, you're also right. I'm going to explain that in a bit. So according to research, when they ask the question, does money buy happiness, there are three things or three statements you need to evaluate in order to conclusively say either more money can equate more happiness. Number one, it depends on your definition of happiness. As we all know, happiness is relative. What I perceive as happiness might be different from what you perceive as happiness. What money can buy for me and I would be happy, money might buy it for you and you'll be like, oh, it's everyday necessity. Number two, it depends on the country you live in, the location you live in. It depends on the standard of living there. That's when we will know either more money equates more happiness. Three, it depends on the number of people you are feeding. Imagine you have family member. you have siblings, you have cousins that call you, grandma swallow cutlass, scorpion beat uncle, something happen, and you are feeling like mom out, the money that will buy you happiness to be way higher than someone that is single. And that is just the equation of life. So does money buy happiness? Y-E-S. Yes, a big yes to that. Because money can buy a certain life you want to live, the luxury, the privilege, the advantage, the connection. You know, money can give you some privileges in life that will make you comfortable. But sincerely, it gets to a peak where money does not equate happiness. So I think the question we should be asking ourselves is that, why is it that more money doesn't buy happiness at a certain stage? And I'm going to tell you the reason. There's a principle in positive psychology called hedonic adaptation, and it basically means that people have the general tendency to return to a set level of happiness despite life's ups and downs. It's just like people that win lottery. After a particular while, the happiness, the joy, the whole excitement wears off. And that is why there's a term in economics that says that humans have insatiable needs. That means our need can never be satisfied. It's not a cost, it is the reality of life. You always want more. And that is why you get to a particular phase. Now, oh, I want more money. I know if I have more money, at least I will have a comfortable life and I would be happy. I wouldn't have to stress about the money problem, about the basic things of life. But you get to a point when you will see that more money cannot buy happiness. And it takes the joy from within for you to be happy. Because basically, happy is what is happening around, and joy comes from within. And another thing I would say is comparison. I saw a quote somewhere by John something, I cannot remember his name. He said, men do not desire to be rich, only to be richer than the other man. So basically, why you know that your grass is not green is because you are comparing it to the grass on the other side. Why you know that you want more is because you're comparing yourself. If everybody around you are any relatively the same thing and you are not exposed to anyone anymore, you wouldn't want more. So the sincere truth is, check your desires. Is it to be better than someone else? And in life, there will always be someone else doing better, someone else earning more, someone else being better than you. And will you constantly delay your happiness till you're better than the other person? That is the question you should be asking yourself. So does money buy happiness? Yes. Like Y-E-S. Yes. But it gets to a certain level or to a certain point where money will no longer buy you happiness, because then it will take your life value, your emotional well-being, quote and unquote, to derive happiness from your life purpose. And that is why they said, oh fine, more money cannot buy more happiness, but when you spend the money on others, it gives you fulfillment. When you spend it on knowledge, it gives you fulfillment than quote and unquote material things. And material things are relative. So when you use the money to take care of people, to help other people, charity and all of that, it gives you more fulfillment than just accumulating the wealth. So my assignment for you today is that sit down mindfully and deliberately think about your life and ask yourself, what would make me happy? What kind of life do I want to live? Ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? Do you want to live a life that constantly run after money and get to a point and you feel not fulfilled? Don't forget, there are two major problems in life: the money problem and the life problem. Every other problem is summarized into those two: money problem or life problem. But everybody has life problem basically. So please don't let us put money problem on it. But at the same time, let's know that joy is a thing that comes from within, and your definition of joy is different from my definition of joy. So stick to what makes you happy. Share with me if you agree with any of the points, or if you disagree. Please let us take the conversation to the comment section. Let us argue it out and debate it out and share your view with me. Thank you so much for watching your beautiful content coming your way on this channel. So hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of them. Check out my other videos right here and right here. You will love them. My name is Blessing Oluwafumilayo, and this it's time out with B. See you in my other videos. Bye.